Wale Babatunde's visionary leadership has spanned the decades. Over the years, he has preached all over the world, overseen many church plants, authored over 15 books, founded 8 centers, and food banks. Pastor Wale spends time advising international governments and leaders. But now he wants to spend time with you.
Hi, I'm Pastor Wale Babatunde. Today I want to share with you 7 reasons why I believe we need to make disciples. By the way, when Jesus gave us the Great Commission, he never told us to go and make converts. He told us to go and make disciples. So I want to share with you very briefly 7 reasons why we need to make disciples. Reason number 1, because of the example of Jesus. Jesus is our perfect example. He's our role model. If you look at the life of Jesus, Jesus put this into practice when he called his followers in Luke chapter 6 verse 12 to 16. He called them disciples. They were first and foremost disciples before they became apostles. So very, very important. The first example that we have, the first model is of Jesus. Jesus had disciples. The same thing you can find in the book of Matthew chapter 10 verse number 1. Number 2, the second reason why we need to make disciples is because Jesus commanded it. Not only did he live by example, give us an example, it is a command. Jesus gave us a command. In the Great Commission passage of Matthew 28:19, it says, go make disciples. Nowhere did he ask us to go and make converts. You know, it is far easier to make children than to raise them up. It's the same thing. There's a lot of difference between convert and disciple. Jesus told us to make disciples. Discipleship is hard work. It's reproducing people in the image of Christ. A disciple is somebody who is disciplined. So Jesus commanded us. The second reason why all churches, all Christians must be involved in discipleship is because Jesus commanded it. Number 3 is because as leaders we are called to equip or train. As leaders, we're called to equip or train. In Ephesians chapter 4 verse 11 to 14, where it mentions the ministry gift or the Doma gift. They are given to the church to equip them or to prepare God's people for the works of service. What does that mean? It means that I am a coach. Pastors, bishops, the fivefold ministry are coaches. What do coaches do? They train people. They don't do the work. As ministers of the gospel, we are not supposed to do the work of the ministry. We are supposed to train the foot soldier to do the work of the ministry. That's why we need to disciple people. Bench warmers don't do the work of the ministry. People who just come in and out don't do the work of the ministry. I have found out that the people who do the work of the ministry are people that we have discipled, people that we have poured our life into. Number 4, the 4th reason why we need to make disciples is because it is a key to strong and stable church. It is a key to strong and stable church. If we want to build a strong church, a stable church, a church that will face all manner of challenges from the pit of hell, a church that will outlive the founder or the leader, we need to disciple people. We need to disciple them with strong doctrines. These are some of the things that are missing in the church today. We don't give them diet. We don't give them meat. We don't give them the doctrine, things that will make the church strong. So if we want to build a church that is strong, that is stable, that will outlive us, we need to begin to make disciples. Number 5, the 5th reason why we'll need to make discipleship a priority is because discipleship will guarantee soul winning. Discipleship will guarantee soul winning. In John 15:8, it says, by this shall people know that you are disciples when you bear forth fruit, much fruit. It's God's will that we go and bear forth fruit, that our fruits may remain. And he says, now you will be known as disciples indeed. What I found out, disciples are soul winners. You don't need to encourage people. You don't need to push a soul, a disciple to win soul. You know, I've been in the ministry 33 years. I have been a Christian longer than that. You know, I was groomed by great men of God, people who put things in us. I don't need to be pushed around before winning soul. And I have found out something. When we build disciples, they automatically become soul winner. The sixth reason why we need to make disciples is because of perilous times. Perilous times or dangerous time. You know, when Paul was writing in 2 Timothy 3, 1 to 7, 2 Timothy 3, 1 to 7 says, in the last days, perilous times will come, or times of stress, or dangerous time. You know, we are in those days when there's an onslaught against the church, where, you know, there is compromise in the church, you know, where there's going to be a lot of persecution. The only people that will endure these days and the days to come will be genuine disciples. Number 7, this is the final reason why we need to make disciples, is because of spiritual multiplication. Because of spiritual multiplication. In 2 Timothy 2:2, Paul said, what you have heard from me, Timothy, make sure you commit it to what? To faithful men who will be able to pass it on to others. Paul is the first generation. Timothy is the second generation. Faithful men is the third generation, and others. If we want to multiply, and that's the order in the New Testament, we are supposed to multiply. If we are interested in multiplying our kind, if we are interested in multiplying our effort, then we need to begin to make disciples today. Well, my time is gone. I'm not short of message, but I want to invite you to our services 9 o'clock every Sunday at 805 Restaurant, number 93, Aminu Kano Crescent in Wuse. You know, it's just by the Glow office. These are some of the messages you will be hearing every Sunday, 9 a.m. every single Sunday. 9 a.m. every single Sunday, World Harvest Christian Center at 805 Restaurant. I look forward to receiving you. May the Lord bless you. Bye-bye.